Rick had been looking forward to this weekend for months. He had booked a cabin in the woods with his best friends, packed his fishing gear and beer, and planned to have the time of his life. He was so excited that he didn't even mind the long drive or the traffic jams. He just wanted to get away from his stressful job and his nagging girlfriend. He arrived at the cabin around sunset, greeted by his buddies who had already set up a bonfire and a grill. They hugged, high-fived, and cracked open some cold ones. Rick felt a surge of happiness as he smelled the burgers and heard the laughter. This was what he needed. They spent the night telling stories, playing cards, and singing along to their favorite tunes. Rick felt relaxed and carefree, enjoying every moment. He didn't even check his phone, which was buried somewhere in his backpack. He didn't want to be disturbed by anything or anyone. The next morning, he woke up to the sound of birds chirping and the smell of bacon. He stretched and smiled, feeling refreshed and energized. He got out of bed and walked to the kitchen, where he found his friends already up and cooking breakfast. They greeted him with cheers and jokes, and handed him a plate of food. Rick thanked them and sat down at the table, ready to dig in. He took a bite of his bacon and felt a crunch. He looked down and saw something shiny in his mouth. He spit it out and saw that it was a metal ring. He frowned and picked it up, wondering what it was. He looked closer and saw that it had an inscription on it. It read,
"To Rick, love Jen."
It was his girlfriend's engagement ring. Rick felt a wave of shock and confusion wash over him. He remembered that Jen had given him the ring last week, saying that she wanted to surprise him with a proposal. She had asked him to keep it safe until they saw each other again. She had said that she loved him more than anything. Rick looked around and saw that his friends were staring at him with wide eyes and open mouths. They looked as stunned as he was. Rick realized that he had made a terrible mistake. He had forgotten about the ring, about Jen, about everything. He had been so caught up in his weekend getaway that he had neglected his girlfriend and their relationship. He felt a pang of guilt and regret in his chest. He wondered what Jen was doing right now, how she was feeling, if she knew what he had done. He reached for his phone, hoping to call her and apologize. But before he could do that, he heard a loud beep from his phone. He looked at the screen and saw a message from Jen. It read,
"Hey Rick, I hope you're having fun with your friends. I just wanted to let you know that I'm breaking up with you. I found out that you've been cheating on me with your coworker for months. Don't bother calling me or texting me ever again. You're a jerk and I hate you."
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Rick felt his heart sink and his stomach churn. He couldn't believe what he was reading. He hadn't cheated on Jen with anyone. He loved her, or at least he thought he did. He looked at the ring again and felt a surge of anger and frustration. He threw it across the room, where it hit the wall and bounced back to the floor. He stood up and yelled.
Hell yeah, it's the weekend!
The end.